So I was gonna do a unboxing video of the DJI Mavic 2 Pro. Drones are something I was thinking about for a long time. You know, for me, it's never about fun. It's mostly about, for instance, we went and did this Red Dead video on horses, and the only way I could get like cinematic shots of Danica on a horse was to be running with the Crane 2 gimbal as fast as I could, trying to hold it stable, right up there. So if I'd have fallen down, she'd have probably ridden over me with a horse. So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, well, you really don't get an establishing landscape shot, and it'd probably be cooler if you had if we had a drone that would just kind of, I could put it on follower, or I could active track her and get some really killer shots, especially for something like that's a Western. You get your drone and then they're like, okay, well, you have to register it. $5 to register it. Not a big deal. And then, of course, if you want to do it commercially, which most people probably would, because if you do a cool video and you have a chance to sell it, then you would want to, or even for YouTube, you need a 107 license, which is a whole other headache. So I get the drone and I'm sitting here like, okay, this will be cool. I just got to find a place to fly it. I got it registered. I did that. I put the little number on the side. So I should be good to go if I can find a place to fly it. So I look online and a couple people are playing like, try this park and try this reservation thing. And so I call them up to ask them, because I don't want to be out there and get ticketed or something like that. And they're like, nope. And if it's not a government-owned thing, or a city-owned thing that you're not allowed to fly, everything else is pretty much private property, which you're not really allowed to fly. And there's already people screaming that, oh my God, there's a drone that went over my house. They must be peeping on me. I don't think people realize these drones don't have, even the zoom version of this is not zoomed in enough where you could be 50 feet away and stare in somebody's bathroom window. You'd have to be standing outside, and then you'd see like a small version of you. You probably wouldn't even tell you were naked. But everybody's paranoid about it. They see a drone, they automatically assume, oh my God, they're coming after me. So that's screwing things up. So no national parks, no beaches, nowhere near schools. Not that you'd want to shoot near a school, but what if you want to shoot at a location and oops, a school is nearby. No parks pretty much anywhere that I've seen. And one of the cities around here, I noticed it was, you would need a permit if you wanted to shoot, even if you had a commercial license, so that you could do it, and you were near an airport, but you notified the airport and got, clearance to actually, fly your drone and record a shot, you need a permit from the city, so they can make some money. So now it's less about drones falling on people's heads and about how much money they can rake out of people whenever they want to fly. So now immediately, just for having a drone, you're an outlaw. And now you're just about to get bludgeoned to death by fines and regulations and everything else. I haven't even flown this thing yet. I've turned it on, I've done all the firmware, I adjusted the camera settings. That's it. I haven't even flown it. I could fly it in my yard and probably go straight up and then come straight down because I have too many trees around here. And for my first flight, I wouldn't want to even worry about, take a chance on that. But that's the problem is. I also looked into AMA fields, which I didn't even know what AMA was, but it's remote planes and stuff. They have locations around where people are members and they can sign up and they all go out and fly their planes in there. So I found a local one and tried to contact them. Nobody answered my emails or messages. They're probably just looking down on me because I'm a drone flyer and not a radio plane pilot. But even with that, just to go fly a drone just to practice it, because who wants to, not like get amazing footage in some little field. You gotta get an AMA membership, which is like $75 a year. And then you have to pay the AMA, which is like $100. So that's $175 right there. And if you wanna keep it recording in the videos, then you need a commercial 107, which is $150 just to take the test. I don't know if it costs more for the certification badge or whatever the hell you would get. And I still haven't flown it yet. And that's what I've run into. So Then I go look at the 107 going, okay, well, you know, if I got that out of the way, maybe I could fly it in more places. Maybe I, you know, less worry. I mean, it's already weird to most people that, oh, I'm going to fly my drone. Let me get this app out. Oh, it says I'm within 5 miles of an airport. I have to contact the airport and give them my flight plan. And you're like, flight plan? What the hell are we talking about? I'm flying a drone. The highest you can fly this is 400 feet. I don't even care about doing landscape shots. What I would do is if, you know, somebody's in a pool and I was doing a model video, I could have the hovering down doing an overhead shot, like a, you know, a jib shot or a crane shot. That's what I wanted this for, not so I could film entire, you know, Alaska. But then you go look at the 107 and it's asking me like clouds, different charts things, latitude and longitude, things that you probably don't even, that you've never even mentioned. When's the last time you even thought of latitude and longitude? High school? Not only that, but, you know, pilot things and stuff that you, you know, if I passed it, I'd expect to get at least free peanuts on every airline I ever flew on. I should be to go to hang out in the pilot area because most of the questions, like it's funny because there's a sample test. Most of the questions on there regarding drones, I got right. And I've had this like a few days and I've done a little bit of research, watched a couple of YouTube videos. The ones I got wrong were like reading airline charts, things that are just stupid. I did not know, and it was stupid of me to not look at regulations and stuff. Like when you go look at drones on YouTube, everybody's like, check out my drone, here it is, here's my drone right here, boom, got my drone. Everybody's super excited, shows you the drone, they do the unboxing videos, and they go to like some place, probably illegally, that they can't fly because it's like a park they're not allowed at, or near a crowd, or on a beach that they're not allowed on. And then they, you know, oh, look at the footage and it's great and stuff like that. And you're like, oh, cool. But they don't say, oh, look at my drone. And by the way, this footage you're seeing, I had to go and spend $150 to take a test and at least a couple of weeks of studying aviation to even be able to show you this video. Unless they're illegal. Again, if they're, you know, and I know some of these channels are monetized and I know they make money. And I'm not sure if they're all 107 certified, but they're showing videos that probably look like they should be. But they don't show you that. See, my video would be, oh, you like drones, you want to check it out, look at this awesome footage. You cannot fly this anywhere. Anywhere that's government, city owned, and it's just getting, the regulations are going up even more and more. Now, even for recreational, where it was, you pay $5 and you get, you register it, and that was all you did for recreational. Well, now they're working on a test that they have to take if you're just recreational. If you're just somebody who just wants to fly it around in your backyard, now you'll have to take some kind of little aviation test. It's probably not as bad as the 107, but with the headache of it, you might as well go for the 107. And the 107 is only for 2 years, so you get to do that every 2 years. So I don't know what to do with my new drone, is my point. So the only thing I can think of is send it back, which is a waste to me because I bought an extra battery, I bought ND filters, and to me, it's just not worth, you know, $1,400 to get a drone that I can never use because of paranoid people and government, basically. So it's kind of a waste. I'm surprised that they're even selling them. When you go to Best Buy, I doubt that they say, oh, you're interested in a drone. Well, let me warn you about everything. Because as soon as somebody gets it home, it's like, surprise, you can't fly it anywhere. I mean, I don't even know if I could go out my backyard and fly it straight up and down because I'm probably close to an airport, so I would have to notify them of my flight path and say, I'd like to fly this thing 50 feet up in my backyard and then come back down. So, and my luck, if I went out there and said, screw it, let me just try it, just so I could say I flew a drone, I'd probably wreck the damn thing and wouldn't be able to return it. So, this is very depressing. It's a very pain in the ass, and I'd probably feel better if the AMA Fields had contacted me back and said, sure, you know, you can sign up for membership, do whatever, but they didn't even bother to contact me back, so that was a waste. So I don't even have like a little field just to mess around with it in. So in short, this is, it's a really cool product. Drones are really cool. But I'm sure it's because idiots like to do stuff illegally without researching that has ruined it for pretty much everybody and is going to ruin it for everybody. So I only have 14 days to return this. So it looks like my drone days are over before they even started. So for all you guys out there that fly your drones somewhere magically, hopefully legally, try to let people know, you know, the horrible part of owning a drone and what's to come. And that way we can stop promoting it as a, oh, super fun, super easy kind of thing that a lot of people can get into as a hobby or professionally or something. Because it's not. And it's a total waste to me. For the limited amount of time I would use this drone to have it be worth getting a pilot license for, it's not worth it. And I even studied the 107 and was looking at it, and I'm sitting there going, why? Why am I doing this? Even if I got the thing, I would constantly be battling people and places to even fly it. And anywhere I could fly it, people are gonna look at me like I'm some weirdo that's trying to peep on them. Or I would need a permit on top of it. And everywhere you go, you're gonna have somebody trying to fine you or make you do a permit or get some kind of money out of you on top of what you've already spent to try to get this little drone. So I will be sending it back, it looks like. And that's it.